Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To create is fun. To create is fun. In today's video, I would like to target one of the skills needed to answer summary question effectively. I call this synthesizing or combining ideas cohesively. If you are one of the students who is experiencing difficulties in combining ideas to answer summary question, I think this is a video for you. Alright, let us begin. So we'll begin with something very basic but also important. When answering the summary questions, okay, one of the steps is to synthesize ideas together to answer the prompt question. In general, synthesizing ideas means bringing together different thoughts or information to create a new understanding or perspective. However, in summary questions, specifically for IGCSE, the meaning is slightly different. Okay, I put them as this. Synthesizing ideas means combining and paraphrasing thoughts or information into a cohesion to answer the prompt question. Okay, alright. So these are some of the examples in synthesizing ideas. Yeah, take a look at number 1, number 2, number 3. You can just simply pause the video to have a look at every single one of them more closely. Yeah, take your time, read the examples, and read also the synthesized version after they're combined together cohesively. Okay, I just simply jump straight to our main course today because I do believe the concept is very simple for you to understand. It's basically just combining sentences together in the way that is cohesive, right? But the most important question is how to do it. Okay, I'm using exercise here to explain how to do it. I'm hoping that you will be able to apply the concept later after watching this video. Okay, so let's just say these are relevant ideas from a text. Okay, take a look at this. I've got 3 different ideas. They decided to go for a picnic. The sun was shining. They prepared lunch for the picnic. Okay, I've got some connectors here: after, because, which, while, and, however, although, due to, despite, but. The connectors are not limited to this. We've got many other connectors that we could use. However, of course, there's no way I could just put everything in here, right? So the first thing that you have to do whenever you would like to combine these 3 ideas is to see the relationships, or yes, relationships among them. Okay, you could switch the position. Okay, I'm going to show you here. Watch closely. So they decided to go for a picnic. The sun was shining. They prepared for a lunch. They prepared a lunch for the picnic. Okay, so is there some kind of cause and effect? Is there is there some kind of relationship where one event happens before the other one, maybe? Okay, here I'm thinking it would be logical. This would happen first. This would happen first. So here, I think I'll switch the position. I think the sun was shining first, I think. And then, because of the sun was shining, they decided to go for a picnic. And before the picnic, before they left the house, they prepare a lunch for picnic. I think this makes sense if I put them together that way. So, maybe I will use this. I think the one that makes sense. I put this because the sun was shining. They decided to go for picnic. They prepare a lunch. Maybe I could use this. Okay, I change the position like this, but this is not finished, of course. If you read them together, they do not entirely make sense, or maybe they make sense, but they are incohesive. Like, because the sun was shining, full stop, that doesn't make sense, right? They decided to go for a picnic and they prepared for lunch for the picnic. Yeah, still redundant, still incohesive, right? So I think, yeah, I'll type here and then I will modify the sentence. This, because the sun was shining, excuse me, okay, comma, of course, they decided to go for a prepared a lunch for it. Yeah, replace picnic with it, right? To prevent redundancy. Okay? Because the sun was shining, they decided to go for a picnic and prepared a lunch for it. Yeah. Now we have achieved cohesion. We have combined them with some cohesion in here. However, our job is not finished. Why? Because summary tasks would like you to use your own words. Here, predominantly the words I'm using are the words from the text. So we have to modify the sentence using our creativity. But one thing everybody has to remember, the meaning has to remain the same. Even though you change a couple of words there, you replace with some other things, you change the structure, the sentence has to express the same thing. Okay? Let's see here. Maybe because the sun was shining, I could replace it. The weather was clear. I think that pretty much represent the idea, because the sun was shining, because the weather was clear. They have the same ending. They made a decision to go for a picnic. Yeah, I'll just use some of the original words. I think it is allowed. They made a decision to go for a picnic and had their and bought excuse me, and brought their own lunch for it. I think this is one of the ways. There are many other ways for us to paraphrase, as long as as long as the meaning remains the same. You could change the position of the sentence. Perhaps we could go with let me think about it. They decided to go for a picnic and prepare for a lunch. Okay. Maybe I would like to give you this example. I'll take this one here. Okay. They decided to go for a picnic since the weather is sunny. They decided to go for they decided to have a picnic got their own lunch for it. They decided to have a picnic and brought their own lunch for it since the weather is sunny. See, we could have variation of sentences here as long as it expresses the same exact thoughts. Okay, it's all about your creativity. Okay, all right. I'm hoping the exercise number 1 pretty much helps you to understand the concept of synthesizing ideas. And then let's try with another one. Okay. All right. Here. Okay, I've got the exercise number 2. In here, exercise number 2. Okay, so I would like you to pause the video. Okay, I will later explain how to do it by using the second exercise. However, I'm hoping that you would like to apply the concept you just learned from exercise number 1 in order to produce your own synthesis. Okay, so pause the video now, try to synthesize these ideas together, and then compare with my answers right after this. Okay, please try to do it, because only learning the concept is not enough. You need to apply the concept to be able to do it later in the examination. Okay, so pause the video right now. Okay, I'll just simply trust you here. All right, I'm hoping that you have really answered the question. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Jim and Tom have different hobbies. Jim is Tom's brother. Jim and Tom often spend time together to discuss things. Okay, we've got the same exact connectors, but again, remember the connectors could be anything. Okay, alright, so Jim, okay, alright. Alright, maybe it would make sense if I change the order like this. Here. So this is the first thing. Jim's is Tom's brother. Jim and Tom have different hobbies. Jim, Tom often spend time together. I think it would make sense if I put the order this way. Okay. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I would use, okay, here. Maybe I'll use although Jim is Tom's brother, Jim and Tom have different hobbies. Okay, in terms of low, not good yet. Okay, here. Although, okay, for your information, guys, I apologize for the background music. Yeah, it's, I don't know, like some people, group of people parade or something outside my house. I apologize for that one, okay? And maybe I could use this. Yeah, okay. I'll use this one. Although Jim is Tom's brother, Jim and Tom have different hobbies, and Jim and Tom often spend time together to discuss things. Okay, here, the flow is not really good yet, so I'll just simply I'll type them here and remove some of the things, replace some of the things. It's important for you to remove and replace some of the things to achieve good cohesion. Okay, although Jim is Tom's sibling. Okay, all right. I changed the word directly there. They are interested in different hobbies, or maybe they do different hobbies. They do different hobbies. Wait, that doesn't make sense here. No. Although Jim is Tom's sibling, they do different hobbies. Alright. Oh, I think. Okay. Maybe I will change this one. Okay, maybe this. Yeah, it doesn't make sense if I put N here. Okay, maybe I'll use this as a bad example. Hopefully, you could learn also from this, take some insights. And they often take time to discuss things with each other. Okay, so it sounds like a good synthesis, but I think this is not a good synthesis. Okay, although Jim is Tom's siblings, they do different hobbies and they often take time to discuss things with each other. So why am I saying that this is not a good synthesis, even though it has good cohesion? Although Jim is Tom's siblings, they often take time to discuss things with each other. Well, normally siblings would spend time together with each other, right? But if this is the case, I think it changes the meaning. Okay, so maybe I would like to make some modification. They do different hobbies. Okay, here. I think I would like to change the order of this one. Okay. Although Jim is Tom's sibling and they often take time to discuss things with each other, now it makes sense, yes. They do different hobbies. Okay, this is better. Yeah. Although Jim is Tom's siblings and they often take time to discuss things with each other. They do have different hobbies. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. All right, all right. So I'm hoping uh, from watching my video here, you could see this, some of the strategies. You could switch the position of the sentence. You replace some of the vocabularies. You omit couple of things to make sure that you reach good cohesion when combining sentences. Okay, I've got one more here, but this one is slightly more challenging. Okay, slightly more challenging. Alright, I would like you to pause the video right now to read the ideas from the text. Alright, so here, in the morning, sometimes Coco was spotted cleaning the windows in front of our class. It was frequent that some students would thank him for cleaning the school. Coco was known by all of the school members. As a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building every day. Teachers appreciated his work by buying him lunch sometimes. Kindergarten students often left their toys messy. The teachers got some help from him for that. Okay? So, here, yeah, I think this is more similar to summary's work, right? You've got like random ideas in messy order because it's just simply part of the stories or part of the text. You just pick up some of ideas that would answer the prompt questions, right? The first thing that you have to do, you have to categorize them based on similarities they share. Okay? Think about it, okay? Do you see some similarities between one idea to another? Or can you group them together based on their similarities? Take your time. Pause the video now. I'm going to show my answer right after this. Okay, you've got your answers, right? Hopefully, yes. Okay, so for your information, some of the ideas are about his work, some of the ideas are about reward of his work or for his work. I apologize for typo here. Reward for his work. And here, yeah, we have to group them based on these similarities. Okay, which one? Yeah, the first one, the first category is some of the ideas are about his work. Okay, this one, of course, about, yeah, idea number one here has something to do with his work. This one more has something to do with the reward. Okay, so I'll just put it here. Coco was known by all of school members. I think this has something to do with the reward as well. Okay, this is the work that he did. Teachers appreciated. This one has something to do with reward. Okay, this one has something to do with his job. Okay, now we've got two divisions in here, right? The first group has something to do with his work. The second group has something to do with the reward. Okay, you need to be able to identify similarities shared by the relevant ideas that you chose from the reading text. It's super important. When you're able to identify the similarities and group them together like this, it's going to be much easier for you to synthesize them together. Okay? Alright, let's see here. Okay, since this has something to do with the work, okay, I'll just simply copy the sentence here. Okay, I'll copy this. Bear with me, everyone. I'm doing this manually. Okay, here. Alright, I'll just put things together in here before later modify them. Okay, alright. So in the morning, sometimes Coco was spotted cleaning the windows in front of our class. As janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building every day. So kindergarten students often left their, okay, here. They do not, they're not really synthesized, and the flow is kind of awkward. Okay, so I might change this. I think I'll just put it here. As a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building every day. Okay, I would like to delete this, and sometimes, okay, and I will replace Coco with he. We will just simply assume that Coco is a he. Okay. As a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building every day, and sometimes he was spotted cleaning the windows in front of our classroom. Because the kindergarten students often left their toys messy, comma, the teachers would require his help as well for that. Yeah, take a look at this one. Take a look at this one. As a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building every day. And sometimes he was spotted cleaning the windows in front of our class. Because the kindergarten students often left their toys messy, teachers would require his help as well for that. Okay, so here we have achieved good cohesion. However, most of the words here are still the same exactly as used in the reading text. So we have to replace some of the words here. Coco, swap, and mop. Every day. Every day. Okay, every day. Maybe I'll put building on daily basis. Okay, swept and mopped the floor. Clean. Yeah, maybe this could remain the same. Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building on daily basis, and sometimes people would see him. Okay, people would see him cleaning the windows in front of our class. Yeah, this one is better. Okay, as a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building on daily basis, and sometimes people would see him cleaning the windows in front of our class. Because the kindergarten students often left their toys messy, the teachers would require his help as well. Okay, now we would like to synthesize the second group. Here, I'll just put everything here. I'll just copy everything first before do some modification. Alright, here. Okay, please bear with me. I'm doing this manually. Okay, teachers appreciated his work by buying him lunch sometimes. Coco was known by all of the school. It was frequent that sometimes they would thank him. Okay, here now it has something to do with the reward. I think, yeah, we in summary we would like to connect them together, right? Even though the first half is about the work, the second half is about the reward, but we could connect them by using some phrase or some sentence. Because of that, because of his work, teachers, yeah, now here, take a look at this. As a janitor, Coco swept and mopped the floor of the entire building on daily basis, and sometimes people would see him cleaning the windows in front of our class. Because the kindergarten students often left their toys messy, the teachers would require they require his help as well for that. Because of his work, see, I made some addition in here. I include some addition in here to connect the two groups together. Teachers appreciated his work by buying him lunch. Okay, maybe I will change this one. I'll change the order. Not only that, in addition, it was frequent that some students would thank him for cleaning the school. Therefore, Coco was known by all of the school members. But yeah, we have got good cohesion in here. However, the words still are taken bluntly from the reading text, so we have to make some changes here because of his work. Some teachers buy him food, buy him lunch to thank him. Some teachers buy him lunch to thank him as a way, as a way to thank him sometimes. In addition, some students, okay, in addition, students would also say thank you for keeping the school clean and tidy. Okay, in addition, students would also say thank you thank you him, thank you for keeping the school clean and tidy. Therefore, Coco was school members know. Therefore, school members know him very well. Okay, yeah. Here now we yeah. I'm not saying this is perfect or anything, but at least it has good cohesion, and most of the vocabularies used in here are not the same as what is used in the original reading text. Okay, so yeah, I'm hoping you learned a couple of things from my video today, and I'm hoping you would be able to synthesize the sentence better after watching this video. Thank you so much. God bless you, everyone. I'll see you in other videos of mine.